The great defining moment for the Huffington Post was when Nora Ephron, who was an editor-at-large, wrote a piece about Deep Throat. On the day that it was revealed who Deep Throat was, she was inundated by requests to go on CNN, to write for the New York Times, because she was at the time married to Carl Bernstein. And she called me up and said, you know what, I'm going to write a blog for the Huffington Post. Instead of putting makeup on and going on CNN, because she knew something which everybody knew after she did that blog, that it didn't matter where you wrote it. If it was newsmaking, it would suddenly be everywhere. So she was quoted by the New York Times and by CNN. And so that's really when HuffPost became a place to go when you wanted something to say, and we made it very easy for them. We even had a concierge service that, especially for those living in LA, you could call in from your car and dictate a blog post, and then we would then send it to them, and they could edit it if they wanted, we would post. I remember taking dictation from Ari Emanuel on the golf course, writing a very newsy piece about Mel Gibson, who's changed the perception of how Mel Gibson was seen at the time. So that was the beginning of HuffPost and the idea behind it. And then, of course, making it into a real journalistic enterprise with investigative journalists, winning a Pulitzer, et cetera, et cetera. But it was the combination of elevating conversations and a journalistic enterprise.